everybody, it's Jerry Dean from Missing Persons of America. We're going to be talking about Sheena Baxter this morning. This story is moving quickly. And Sheena was last seen, she walked outside of her home and she just disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to her. So we're going to be talking about that next. See you in a sec. So Sheena Baxter, she's 32 years old and she went missing from Georgetown, Kentucky. She was last seen on February 14th. She told Krista Crumley, her sister, that she was going to go outside and put her bag in the car. And then she never came back inside. Now, Krista Crumley, she told WYMT News that, quote, when she went out, we just assumed that maybe she did just leave with him right then and there, Crumley told reporters. He might have just came on by. And then, when he called and let us know he didn't, and he wanted to know where she was, we went outside and her bag and everything is still there. So Krista Crumley told the news that, quote, when she went out, we just assumed that maybe she did just leave with him right then and there. He might have just came on by, and then, when he called and let us know he didn't, and he wanted to know where she was, we went outside and her bag and everything is still there. So Krista is beginning to panic and wondering what is going on. And she tries to text and call Sheena, but she doesn't answer. So now she goes to the police and she files a missing person report. She said this is just not like her sister and she's extremely worried. Krista's been giving a lot of interviews with the media and in each one of them, she's really, really upset and trying to figure out what had happened to Sheena.
This is Tuesday. It's not like her. She's got 3 girls. It's not fair to them. I want answers. I mean, if anybody knows, just say something. I don't even care what the reason is. Just say something. Because we have nothing.
Now, social media has been doing a lot of posting, and they put up a photograph of Sheena's boyfriend. And he had a photo that he put up Sunday, February 16th of him and Sheena together. But there's no telling when that photo was actually taken. Just because it says February 16th doesn't mean it was taken on February 16th. It just meant it was posted on that day. So we're not quite sure how old that picture is. Now, Krista also wanted people to know the following, that, quote, she's got 3 kids. Please think about them. I'm not going to lie. I watch these shows that are based on this stuff. And now that it's happening to me, I thought I would have intel on what to do. You're never prepared. So anybody that has a missing person in their family really understands what she's talking about, because you don't realize until someone goes missing how unprepared you do feel like, and then a lot of times you feel like you're not doing enough. But you're trying to let the police do their job, but you're worried sick about your missing person. You hope they're going to be home any day. So social media also was stating that they are friends with Sheena, and she would always text and they would call every single day. But since February 14th, no one has heard from her, and that's totally unlike her. Then this man, Joseph Eugene Hicks, 53, of Richmond, Kentucky, he was named as Sheena's ex-boyfriend. And there was posts on social media where he was talking not very well about Sheena. He was implying she wasn't a good mother. He was saying that she was going out on her current boyfriend with him. He was saying that he met up with Sheena and she got into his car and bought him a Diet Mountain Dew and was trying to hit on him and saying that the current boyfriend was nothing to worry about, and just bad-mouthing her all over this really, really long post. And you see Sheena responding to it, and they were talking back and forth, but there was no grounds with really anything he was saying. And it seemed a lot like he was suffering with jealousy with the current boyfriend and just bad mouthing her. He even said, well, someone needs to tell the current boyfriend how she really is. And I think it was more like he was being kind of stalkish in the way that he was talking on this post or writing on this post. And one of the things he says is Sheena's up to her lies and cheating even with her new man. Well, I wanted to do some more research on Joseph Hicks and got up this morning to do just that. And boy, was I surprised when I find out he's been arrested. So I did the research and I found out that Joe was arrested in Scott County, Kentucky by the Georgetown Police Department. Now, he was charged with criminal mischief, falsely reporting an incident, and tampering with physical evidence. Now I go, whoa, what's going on here? Well, WKYT reported that Hicks called the police from a gas station on Friday, February 14th, and said he'd been robbed at the Georgetown Walmart. But the police went and looked at surveillance video at the Georgetown Walmart, and he was never there. Then they received a tip about him being over at Phoenix Trucking the day of February 14th. And sure enough, they checked on that tip. And yes, there's video showing that he was there. Now, at this time, we don't know if it's related to Sheena in any way. We can assume, but until we hear from the police, we don't know if these two things are connected or not. So let me tell you, Sheena is 5'1", 120 pounds with blue eyes, reddish blonde hair, and she usually wears her hair up. So I've got a photo of her on missingpersonsofamerica.com with her hair up and also with her hair long and her hair curly. And I've also posted a map up there so you can see where she was before she went missing. And also you can see the trailer park that she was in. And if you live at that trailer park and you happen to look out your window and seen something going on at where Sheena was at, please make sure you call the police and let them know. And the Scott County Sheriff's Office, they said that since this is an active investigation, they're restricted on giving out any more details than what they've already told everybody. But they do want you to call them if you have any information. They said, we encourage anyone with the public who has information about this matter to contact 502-863-7855, or you can remain anonymous and call 859-590-0510. And remember, they received a tip already, and it probably was anonymous tip already, and they acted on it. So if you've got something, please give them a call and let them know. All right? So that's it. I'm going to post this up right away so you guys know what's going on, because this story is moving fast. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.